You have a new relationship with your point of attraction now. And there'll be quite a few people in your world that you will be ignoring.
That was so good. That was actually a lot of my question was answered. That was brilliant.
Yes.
But I do have a question.
Yes.
I wanted to understand a little bit about family depression. It's something, because sometimes it's so disconnected, right?
Like
you have
historically or your
historically,
current
like, grandmother and then all of a sudden granddaughter.
They just didn't have control of their point of attraction. They didn't understand. They were observing unpleasant circumstances and having knee-jerk reactions to those. And if they were here today, we'd tell them the same thing that we just told our beautiful friend. Yeah, you don't have to understand it. That's like saying, Abraham, I keep seeing people stand on the edge of cliffs and one by one they step off and they all fall down. When is someone just going to float away? And we say never. Unless they've got on a hang glider outfit. It's a law. So they get together and that's how they talk. That's how they think. That's the inheritance that they pass on to another and another and another and another generation. But, these kids that are coming now, they're not listening to you. They're saying, you got problems, man. Don't take me there. Don't take me there. You say, but I am your parent. You're supposed to listen to me. And they say something that gets them in trouble almost every time.
Right. So there's, because I thought that maybe there was a momentum that was...
it is momentum.
Coming from, the generations and the passing on of this energy.
But thank you for this question. We answered it before you sat here, but we're going to answer it again. Your now is where all of your power of attraction is. Only now. What happened before isn't what your point of attraction is, unless you're thinking about that and thinking about that and thinking about that. You're renewing your point of, in other words, that happened and I remember that and I'm talking about it in dinner and that sucked and then I'm talking about it tomorrow and then I'm writing about it and then I'm fussing about it and I'm thinking about it. And so it is my now point of attraction, but it didn't need to be.
So when that subject comes up, and like you said, the young ones...
Well, you're practicing the thought of it coming up. We get that because it's easy to expect things that are usually the same, but you are new into the world. If your point of attraction is different when you enter the chemical concoction, then you can be the change agent. And don't expect being the change agent to change all of them. Just let it change the way you are responding to all of them. In other words, you'll feel different. Esther's been saying a lot lately, and some people around her have been, if not verbalizing it, at least feeling a little distress over her statement. But it's really working for her, and we're encouraging it in her. She's saying, that person just can't help that. That blah, 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 that's happening, that sucky thing is happening, but they can't help that. And what she means is, right now, their point of attraction is fixated there. And the law of attraction is responding to their point of attraction. And they could, in time, change it, but it's not a quick fix, is it? You all have been after this for a little while. It's not a quick fix to use your focus to look where you want to feel. Good phrase. Where are you looking? I'm looking where I want to feel. What do you mean? I'm looking for beauty. I'm looking for order. I'm looking for excellence. I'm looking for fun. Look where you want to feel. Well, most people are looking where they want to validate or where they want to justify or where they want to compare.
Yeah, and then they send you to a therapist so you can talk more about the problem.
So that's the point that Esther would say, they can't help it. The therapist can't help it. That's the way the therapist has been trained. That's the way the therapist thinks. That's the way the therapist attracts. And that's the way the therapist validates what they're doing. And it makes the world go round that there are a lot of people doing a lot of different things, but how's that working out? Most people feel out of control because they're looking to outside agencies that have no control. So when you get yourself, your own point of attraction under control, then you feel blessed. And you feel in the right place at the right time. And you feel worthy. And sometimes it takes manifesting something way outside of what you want to get your attention. And that's good. That's good. But Esther she's not working too hard to explain If someone comes to her with a complaint, Esther doesn't work so hard anymore in trying to fix it in this minute, because she knows that that bandwidth is only this wide. And if Esther's talking over here, they're not hearing her anyway. It's an exercise in futility. They can't hear it. What are you going to say? But the most important thing that Esther wants to convey is, or at least feel, she's doing this for herself, they can't help it. Not right now. That's their point of attraction. That's how they see it. And that's fine. That's their point of attraction. That's how they see it. And that's fine. And I'm not going to go down that slippery slope with them.
I'm not going to be of service of that. I'm just going to let it be and try to hold my own.
That's a really good statement that you made, because whatever you're giving your attention to, you are in service of. You are. Really good. We're having such a good conversation already. This is a good time for a segment of refreshment.